Hey guys, and here is part three, 333. So I'm gonna talk about the responsibilities of a stay-at-home wife or a wife in general, a wife, a true wife of God. Those who read the word and read that the word says that she needs to submit herself onto her husband. Now, I'm not gonna get into this whole feminism crap and stuff like that. Has very skewed versions of the Bible. I'm really sick of it. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm sick of the whole feminism crap. So let's just get into, whatever. In part two, I spoke about saying, hey, listen, if I as a husband wants a woman who stays at home, I have to be willing to be that husband that really goes out there and make the bread and provide and make sure that she is okay and that she has the tools that she needs to make sure that the house is clean and whatever it is. Now, I'm gonna talk about the wife, stay at home wife. Now, this it is. Women, you have no excuse. You see me? You know, the thing about it is that you as a wife must be able to ask your husband for what you want or what you need in order to take care of the household. And the thing about it as is that no man wants to come home to a dirty home and to an empty stomach. Because when a man leave his house at 7 o'clock in the morning and come back at 9 at night, to which I do over the summer, there are times I am so hungry that I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to even hear good night honey or anything like that until I have had that dinner. Is I mean, men should have a warm meal waiting for him before he even reach through the door. And appreciation, which my wife has done many times. My wife will tell me, thank you for going out there these and doing all these hours to make sure that we have light, food, water, and all these things and a home. You know what I mean? So no man wants to be unappreciated. No man wants to feel that he is working in vain, or no man wants to feel that his work is what's the word? Is a straight up obligation that him just straight up should do it and without getting any prizes or anything like that. No. You are supposed to reciprocate that. And the thing about it is that not all you women are worthy of a husband who should wife you up, who should go out there and break his back, and who should go out there make the money and make sure that you are comfortable in the home. Some of you women out there, you're not worthy of that. Inside of you is nasty, and you need to get rid of that nastiness. You yourselves need to look within as a woman and say, yo, am I a woman that a man should have in his life, where his life is gonna be added on to? Because to be truthful and honest, I've been with a lot of women where they basically dragged me down instead of like uplifting my life. I've been with women where it would have been better in my life to not be with them. You understand what I'm saying? Because some of these women is just like, when I think about it, it's just like it wasn't going anywhere for me. Like, as a man, I'm always thinking about moving forward, making my life better, making my life worthwhile. And, being with women who make me feel like it's not worth it being with them. It's just like, yo, you just, anyway. As a woman, you have to make sure that basically you have to make your husband feel appreciated. You have to let him know that he's appreciated, and on a constant basis. Because guess what? He's the one out there breaking his back. He's the one out there doing all these hours and dealing with bad customers, dealing with people, dealing with certain stresses and stuff like that. When the man come home, the man shouldn't feel like he has to come home and then fight another battle. He's supposed to be coming home to peace and tranquility, because that is basically his place. You see me? No man's supposed to like come home to him castle and feel like say him have a fight to get through the door, or him have to walk away and leave the castle and say, yo, go sleep somewhere else. And this also stems into why a lot of men cheat on women. A lot of men, from my research, they don't cheat on their wives because they have only a lust for another woman. But they cheat on their wives because the wives drive them out of the house because of them poor behavior. No, we're not holding. The problem is that in society today, we don't hold women accountable for their behavior, and so it has brought out the nastiest part of a woman, in which women behave very nasty, and then basically just like, you know, they don't have a lid on how they behave. They don't have a filter on how they behave, because what they're told is that how they're behaving is okay and they should be like this, and if nobody accept them like this, that person is wrong. So in society we have a problem where we're not teaching women to behave like women. We're teaching them to behave like a bitch, and then we're telling them that they're okay, and if no man accepts them as that, something wrong with that man. And we need to stop doing that as a society. We need to stop telling women that how they behave is okay, because it is not. A lot of these women that are single don't need to look within and realize that because of their nasty behavior is why they don't have a husband. And I'm not just talking about nasty behaviors like sleeping around and you know, getting STDs and stuff like that. And I'm talking about women that basically you can't ask them for a direction without them pulling up their noses on you. You understand? That's why a lot of men in society, they're walking away from women, because they don't see it worthwhile. You know, that plus the fact that getting with a woman nowadays, you have to pick up her debt. Women get into a relationship, they have so much debt. Like, no man wants to deal with that, because, you know, I mean, I'll get into a video like that one day, you know, because my wife and I went into it. You understand? You know, why should a man get into a relationship where, you know, all she is debt to him? That don't make sense to men. And I realize that a lot of women don't know how men think. And because they don't know how men think, they don't know how to cater to men. They're only taught that men should be catering to women. And because they're taught that men should be catering to women, a lot of women are single. Now, if there's one thing I can tell you that my wife has admitted to me, is that she likes to be in submission of me. She likes to serve me. She likes to, you know, serve me dinner. She likes to appreciate me going out there and working for her and working for her family. She likes the fact that I'm holding her accountable to how she behaves. My wife tells me that straight up. She likes to be held accountable for how she behaves, because she knows that at times she is, you know, off the wire, and she knows that she needs to be held accountable for that. You know what I mean? So my thing is this: as a woman who stays at home, as I said before, if you want a husband that's gonna be out there making the bread, taking care of you, loving you, and all those things, you must be willing to be that wife that the man wants. You can't just be getting what you want and the man don't get what he wants, because eventually the man will leave or him will cheat on you. When men don't feel appreciated, they go somewhere to get their appreciation. Just like how when women don't feel like they're getting their attention, they go somewhere to get their attention. It's the same thing with appreciation. When a man don't feel like all his work and everything that he's done for you is reciprocated, then he goes somewhere else where he feels that that reciprocation will, you know, honor him and make him feel better as a person, make him feel like he should go out there for that reciprocation. So women, you have to remember that if you're asking for a husband that is gonna out there and you can be able to stay at home and be a mom and be a housekeeper and a homemaker and stuff like that, you have to be willing to submit to that man, submit to his leadership, no matter what you think about that man. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you're a Christian woman, you need to submit to that leadership. Anyway, people, take care. Those are my 3 videos. Comment, rate, subscribe. Enough love and respect. Take care.